Hey guys, today we have a review of my BMW M Coupe with the S54 engine. You know what? It's such a beautiful day. Spring came. It's a Sunday afternoon in April and it's like 60 degrees. So you know what? Instead of talking, let's drive and talk. They made 678 examples here in the United States of the M Coupes with the S54 engine. So all 2001s like this one and all 2002s have the S54 putting out, and that's the engine from the E46 M3, the legendary straight six. Puts out in this car 315 horsepower, which is a little bit less than the E46 M3, which puts out 333 horsepower. The difference supposedly is exhaust routing, while this only puts out 315. Now, this was a lighter version, essentially, of the E46 M3, so BMW didn't want this car to be faster than the E46 M3, so what they did is give it longer gearing. Now, my car actually has different gears in it. A common mod for the S54s to really unleash them and give them the power they should have had from the factory is to go with S52 gearing, and that's what my car has. So I test drove a couple S54s, and this was the fastest by far. Now this also has a dine-in tune on it. I didn't actually know that. There was a dine-in strut bar, but this also has a dine-in tune, and when I did a PPI in this car, the BMW dealer told me that it had the dine-in software and it added about 30 horsepower. And again, this was the fastest S54 M Coupe that I drove, so maybe it does have an extra 30 horsepower because it was much faster than the other cars that I drove. It's a 5-speed manual. They only come in sticks, so that's the good news. This actually has a sunroof, though one of the previous owners before me, this was a California car, tinted the windows and tinted the sunroof. So you really have to look closely to even notice there's a sunroof, and half the time I forget. Unfortunately for these cars, the sunroof was kind of an afterthought. So the sunroof just tilts up, it doesn't go back. So it's really useless. All you can do is tilt it. But what a driving experience this is. Now this is almost like an AC Schnitzer, almost like tribute car. A couple owners before me, and I forget what owner I am, the fourth owner or something like that. A couple owners before me put a ton of AC Schnitzer parts. So it's got an AC Schnitzer exhaust, steering wheel, I'm trying to think what else, pedals I think. So a lot of those parts in here, carbon fiber, everything interior, short throw shifter, Whelen shift knob. And this is a real visceral driving experience. If you're familiar with my channel, you know how I love BMW M cars, owning previously the E46 M3 and the E90 M3, and currently the M2 and the 1M. This car is even more visceral than them. Now, stock, this car was supposed to be, I think I have a couple old car magazines from 2001, 4.7 seconds to 60, and that's what it feels like. It feels pretty quick. It's just such a visceral car. I haven't driven this car. We had a couple mild days. Well, we had a couple mild days. That was only 4,800 RPM. This thing revs to 8,000. So the problem is you kind of need an open road to stretch it out. And it's you know, a Sunday afternoon, and there's a lot of Sunday drivers out there, so we have no chance of doing that in this review. But you know, maybe later this year we'll take it to an open road somewhere where we can stretch his legs. I wish I had time to drive it more, that's for sure. For you hockey players out there like me, you can, because it's a hatch, it's a huge trunk, you can fit your hockey bag, put your sticks through the front, and you know, I take it to the hockey rink all the time. The S54 engine sounds great. It even, you know, just stock, it sounds even better if you put a nice exhaust on it. Like I said, this has the AC Schnitzer exhaust, and you really have a great sounding car. A lot of people, you know, don't know what these M Coupes are. I get stopped a lot by other BMW owners. I got stopped by a young college student in a BMW M4, and he didn't know what this was. And I told him it was a 2001, and he couldn't believe it, that they made a car like this in 2001. So it's really kind of stood the test of time, if you will. The look is still so unique today. We're gonna have to stop here. Go through the roundabout. You know, I don't like to see myself coming or going, so I like cars with lower production number cars that are desirable, like this, stick shift, rear wheel drive. They rise in value every year instead of depreciating. There's a nice 71 Mach 1 Mustang. Wow. Everybody's got their car out today. We finally got spring. These cars come in cool colors like Laguna Seca Blue. The rarest color is Phoenix Yellow for the S54. The second rarest color is Laguna Seca Blue. Estoril Blue is available on the S52s, S54s. There's very few sunroof delete S54s, and they're very valuable because they're sunroof delete cars. You have a better chance of getting an S52 in a sunroof delete. When these cars first came out, there were a lot of sunroof deletes, and then I think probably to try to sell the cars, they put in the S54 engine, because I don't think this car sold well when it was new, and then they added sunroofs for the American buyers. They had a lot of crazy colors on the S52 cars, not so much on the S54 cars. I just saw one for sale recently online of a Dakar yellow. That color I love. And that was only available in an S52. Imola red, I believe, is available on both. I know Estoril Blue is available on both. And if you like having a convertible instead of a coupe, get the M Roadster. There's not that many S54 M Roadsters, a lot more S52 M Roadsters, but you certainly get a fantastic car. You can watch my review I did a couple months ago on an S54 M Roadster in Imola red, and that was a phenomenal car because it's just as fast as this car. So if you ever get a chance to drive one of these, do. If you drive one, I think you will buy one. So certainly if you're into BMWs and M cars like me, I think you need to add an M Coupe to your collection, and you decide S52 or S54. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to leave a positive comment below. And be sure to share these videos with your friends. All four of those allow our channel to grow and allow me to keep making videos. Thanks again for your support. We'll see you next time.